We pride ourselves on working with our customers to come up with a product that they need, maybe that they didn't have before. So we help imagine it with them, then we create it. So we'll do all the drawings, we'll give them 3D printed prototype parts, and then if there's enough interest, we'll get some early prototype parts made out of metal so they can actually put them into their structures. And then what we'll do is we run it through our program management process. We get the tools made, we get the parts ordered, the component parts. We put it into our manufacturing process. We've got a very extended supply chain that we rely on as well, as far as platings and heat treating and other processes. Then we get the part completed for the customer. We deliver to them 100% on time with unheard of levels of quality. I've been in this industry for well over 40 years, and I know that a lot of suppliers, that their view is if you have a quality problem, that, well, it might be something that the customer did wrong, might be something happened in his. We are not that way at all. You know, if there is any issue, we're there right away. You know, our care and concern for the customer is very high, and that's from the many years that all of us have had in our industry, that you have to be taking care of the customer at all times and doing what they need. Our component parts go into so many different vehicle structures, whatever, in many different industries. We're primarily automotive. Because of the type of parts we make, many things are fastened together, they're assembled, they're put together that way. And our parts accommodate those different structures. Plus, if they have a unique application, what we're going to do is we're going to work with them to come up with something that works for them. Obviously, we all strive for zero rejections. When you're selling 260 million pieces or manufacturing 260 million pieces a year like we do, there is the potential to have a manufacturing defect. We never want it to escape, but occasionally they do. And it's how we act when it does escape. You know, that's part of the relationship with the customer. But our demonstrated levels of quality is on a 12-month basis, we're at 0.04 ppm, parts per million rejection, which is outstanding in our industry. So we're very proud of that. We here at AlphaUSA have the infrastructure, we have the creativity, we have the staff on board. We certainly have some capacity open just for you. We would love to be able to work with you directly, and we'd like to be able to imagine, create, and craft something for you and your needs in your industry.
At AlphaUSA, we are proud of our quality accreditations that we have here. Our IATF 16949 accreditation allows us to work with our team in a continual improvement project process to support defect reduction, waste, or variation that we get through our supply chain. We also boast our ISO 14001 accreditation since 2001, which is our environmental management system that has allowed us to put in place processes to minimize the impact AlphaUSA has on the environment. AlphaUSA is also ISO 17025 accredited, which allows us to have an A2LA lab, which allows us to be a resource for our customer as well as our internal process. It allows us to do on-site testing, which reduces lead times. That allows us capability to maintain conformance of our parts throughout all of the processes. Quality is not departmental. It should be across the entire organization. And it should start at the beginning when we're first checking the feasibility of a part manufacturing. Quality is job one, and you'll hear that all across the industry. For our customer, any kind of defect, whether it's 100,000, that's not good. We can't say, oh, that's just one bad part. We want to make sure that we're providing 100% conforming material to our customer. And our customer does not expect anything less. The most important thing in quality is to make sure that your organization as a whole, as a supplier, understands that quality is not a nuisance. Quality is something that we implement to improve our processes, but also make our customers happy and be a leader in manufacturing of our industry.
I feel I have the most wonderful job of all the jobs here at AlphaUSA, and that's because I get to imagine what the future of manufacturing is going to look like for the automotive industry of the future. I've been at AlphaUSA for 21 years now. When I came here, the decision was to changed the approach to serving their customers. That change in approach led to a new methodology for reaching out to new customers and to better supply the needs of our current existing customers. That approach involved getting in earlier on in the engineering and design process and working with their engineering groups on vehicles that are 2, 3, 5, and even 10 years out in the production schedule, and getting our best ideas and our best products on those vehicles in order to help with ergonomic assembly, light weighting, being very mindful of cost controls and restrictions. In fact, we have had a good deal of luck, not just with existing customers, but with new customers by reaching out to them and not just saying, trust us, we can help you, let us quote on your products, but rather we understand you get a lot of people in your offices that are looking for an opportunity to quote your work. What we'd like to do is give you an opportunity to show the value of doing business with AlphaUSA. And we do that by offering that we will take their most broken and damaged and troublesome applications, and at no cost to them whatsoever, we will take them within our engineering group and we will create solutions for those challenges, be it in assembly, in product ergonomics, cost problems, parts are too expensive and you need cost reductions in order to maintain the viability of your platforms. We can do that. So by participating in those value-added, value engineering events, we've come up with just scores and scores of opportunities to help new customers and old customers. It's a way of building credibility with these new customers and assuring that with our existing customers that they're keeping us on as a supplier to them is one of the best decisions they could make for the value that we bring to them. One of the things that is the most valuable to us as an engineering group in anticipating our customers' needs is the support and encouragement of our ownership family and the president and CEO and the board members of our company. And the reason for that is they insist that every single year we get together off-site as a management group and we have one assignment, and that is every product we currently manufacture is about to go obsolete because of an evolution and a revolution in technologies. What are we going to be doing? What are we going to do to keep ourselves relevant 3 years out, 5 years out, and 10 years out from today? Imagine that all the products and all the good work we've done is no longer saleable. What are those products for tomorrow? And that's a pretty tough challenge. And it just shows the commitment to a relentless pursuit of excellence and an anticipation of the market and where it's going and what do we need to do to stay relevant. I'm very fortunate today that I get to talk to you a little bit about the skills and the expertise and the products of AlphaUSA. This company is so deep with talent throughout their tool and die making staff, throughout their quality engineering and validation expertise, their manufacturing expertise, the high-speed interchange of tools from one job to another, and the commitment of excellence that each of our operators take each time they manufacture a product and place it in a container on behalf of our customers. They take that responsibility very, very seriously. There's a lot more commitment to the betterment of our customers than I can express here in talking to you directly. I implore you to come out, take a tour of our facility and meet some of these people and let them tell you their stories and what their contribution is to this story that is AlphaUSA. You will definitely walk away impressed. Thank you.
One of our large automaker customers had come to us with an RFQ for some ventilator parts. Now, at first, we thought, well, we don't make any of these kind of parts. And our company president stepped in and talked with the management team and decided, you know what, we can tap into our supply base and we can do this. So we called one of our suppliers and began discussing how can we do this. And we started looking at it, and before you knew it, we were quoting it, and it looked like this was actually going to happen. We did a lot of reverse engineering. There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into this. Working late nights with the engineering team at our customer, with our engineering team, our supply base. It was a testament to us, I think, with our entrepreneurial spirit and our willingness to go the extra mile to help the customer in any way that we possibly can. And it's exciting that we were able to kind of branch off from what we usually do to something brand new, and that's that spirit that we can always help our customer and not just be a regular supplier, be an actual solutions provider, and go to any length we can to assist the customer and satisfy what they're looking for. I really wanted to do this. I really wanted to show to our customer that we can do anything that you need. We're willing to help. And just for Alpha's name, for us to be attached to something like this, it's that entrepreneurial spirit. It's the fact that Alpha is very involved in the community, and we're very happy to be involved something like this nationally, where the country is hurting and we can provide something for our customer, to help our fellow man. I think is very important. I really was glad that we could be involved in this, and I'm glad that Chuck pushed this, and I'm glad we all were able to put our heads together to really make this a success here for the federal government, for our customer, and for AlphaUSA and our supply base. We know here at AlphaUSA that no is not an answer, and we are going to succeed. Whether it takes 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, we're going to get it right. And in the end, I thought that what we were able to accomplish here was a big deal. I really do. This opened up new doors for us. I think we were able to work with a group of people at our customer that we have not dealt with in the past, and in the end, we helped a lot of people, and it was great. But for what it did for us was to really open doors to other divisions of our customer, and it's been a great thing. It really. Like I say, the blood, sweat, and tears has paid off, and we were more than happy to participate in it. In the end, it really, I think, paid off in all facets.
We have the capability to manufacture stampings out of many types and grades of material. Our metal buy, on average, is roughly 7,700 ton a year and currently consists of carbon steel, copper, stainless, and aluminum. We can stamp up to 1/2 inch thick and 32 inches wide in-house with partnerships of other stamping companies with broader capabilities. Our largest press size is 600 ton by 120 by 54 inch Minster. A large portion of our product contains a fastener, which is either welded or staked into a stamping. Our current fastener sizes range from M4 up to M20 with the capability to bring on other sizes. A wide range of our stampings require plating as part of the finishing process. The plating is used for corrosion resistance or decorative purposes, which is required by our customer. Many of our stampings may require heat treating to achieve the specified hardness or softness by changing the metal properties. Heat treating involves processing the stampings in a controlled atmosphere, which changes the material's microstructure. AlphaUSA has the capability to provide prototypes when low volume and quick turnarounds are needed. If we are unable to manufacture the prototype, we have partnerships with other prototype companies that provide the same quality as AlphaUSA. The outside sources provide precision machining, forming, laser cutting, and more. Manufacturing starts with us. Many of our processes are done on the outside, but we rely and trust on our highly experienced supply chain that we've been dealing with for many years.
We approach our technology here with industry standards in mind that not only give us a stable environment, but also put us in a position to better serve our customers. Regarding our infrastructure, our data center is environmentally controlled with redundant cooling units, UPS battery backup in the event of a power loss, and is secured 24/7 with limited access. All of our data is backed up multiple times per day. Each of our facilities have natural gas generators to provide constant power to critical areas in the event of an extended power loss. Our facilities have private fiber lines between them. In addition, we also have line-of-sight radios to back that up. To ensure uninterrupted connectivity to the outside world, including our customers' portals, we have multiple internet connections through different providers. For security, All of our facilities are secured 24/7. Building access is controlled via badge access, allowing only authorized entry. Video surveillance and door stations with two-way communication allow us to monitor and control visitor access. Cybersecurity is certainly at the forefront of everyone's mind. We work directly with a specialized cybersecurity company for site assessments, as well as recurring testing and analysis to evaluate the state of our networks. As a primary method of communication, all inbound and outbound email is scanned for malware, spam, and phishing attacks outside of our perimeter before it ever reaches our network or our customers. We stay current with endpoint security at the user level with antivirus, multi-factor authentication, and regular cybersecurity awareness training for our employees using proven methods in the industry. To touch on team collaboration, our staff meets regularly both in person and in virtual environments with each other and customers to ensure that communication continues and projects move forward regardless of our physical locations. We are fully EDI capable, and our ERP system is cloud-based with access from anywhere, anytime, so our staff can monitor the company processes and keep jobs going. Our goal will always be 100% uptime, so we can ensure our teams can serve the needs of our customers without interruption.
We have a wide range of stamping presses, ranging from 88 to 600 ton, gap presses, as well as straight side. We do some prototyping, but primarily high volume, but we are capable of doing low volume as well. One of our strengths is reacting quickly to our customers' demands. So we are very flexible, being a smaller company. We use multiple materials and have handling capabilities of material from 1/2 mil up to 1.5 mils, ferrous material and non-ferrous, be it copper, aluminum, stainless steel, galvanized, HLA. So a progressive die is a die that trims away the material as it travels through the die set, forming an end product. This allows you to work at a high rate of speed and add a lot of complexity to your part. Before quoting a new part, a print will be reviewed with our engineer team, and we discuss whether or not we can produce this part. Our East facility is primarily focused on U-clips, which can vary in all different sizes and gauges with different nuts to cover different applications. Here at Alpha, we review our performance daily in a OEE meeting. This meeting includes all departments of our company, from sales to manufacturing to purchasing. We review our daily metrics. It's also an opportunity to bring up improvement suggestions. We have a robust ERP system, which is used for purchasing of materials as well as labeling and barcoding. Our employees work directly with that system on a daily basis. Every part that we produce is recorded in that system and is traceable to the moment that it is produced. Yes, our ERP system is company-wide. We do take on new parts that are extremely hot in some instances, and this does get the attention of our customers and also leads to more and bigger business. Most of our employees come in without any skills in manufacturing, and we teach them safety right off the get-go. So when they're hired in, they will take safety training. Most of the manufacturing training here at AlphaUSA is on-the-job training. New employees are required to have a high school diploma or GED equivalent. Here at Alpha, we have a great working relationship with our management and our union. We have a wide range of skill sets here at AlphaUSA. We have a lot of experienced employees. We have high seniority employees, as well as a lot of young employees who are learning the trades. We're continually looking for new talent to enter into the manufacturing field. We offer great opportunities for anyone interested in manufacturing. We are a very family-oriented company. We have great relationships with our employees. If you're looking for a great opportunity for employment, please consider us at AlphaUSA.
When we started out 2020, I don't think any of us thought what would happen as we got into March and the spread of the pandemic throughout the world, actually. And I think we were all hoping that this wasn't going to be as bad as it has turned out to be. But we were very, very concerned about what it was going to be like when we came back. Our Chief Administrative Officer, he's a Senior VP, David Lawrence, did an incredible job putting our protocols together. Very proud of the work that he's done. It was very difficult. He's gotten a lot of flack for it, like everybody has, because this is not comfortable. We have to do this.
AlphaUSA is known for being adaptive to quickly respond to customer needs. It's this adaptability that allowed us to respond to the coronavirus pandemic. We wanted to come up with methods that kept our employees safe, their families, and our community. We implemented daily screening for all of employees, including asking them medical questions and taking temperature screens. Any vendors and visitors that came into our building were also screened, and we implemented video doorways, allowing us to check these vendors before they entered the building. Employees have well-defined workspaces that keep them more than 6 feet from other employees. And of course, all employees must wear masks while they're in our building. There are a number of measures that we put in place. When employees come in the morning, we have lines that are socially distanced and spaced apart as they come in the building. We also do temperature screenings when they come in every day. We also implemented touchless time clocks and touchless door opening methods throughout the building. Ultimately, AlphaUSA is committed to meeting its customers' needs. And just like our commitment to customer quality, we're committed to the safety of our employees. But it takes a lot of work, and we know that everyone has to do their part. Here at AlphaUSA, our slogan all along has been, we are safest and healthiest when we all do our part.
Alpha, just like everything else, we do our best to be very responsive to what needs to be done. We have done that, we're going to continue to do that, and we're going to do everything we can to keep our employees safe, which keeps our community safe.